Welcome to the How to Measure training for the Levi's Curve ID system. In the next few minutes, we will explain how to measure a woman's body shape in order to identify her Levi's Curve ID. This is a complete new way of shopping for jeans that focuses on a woman's body shape, her waist, hip, and seat, as opposed to the industry standard of rise and leg opening. Our claim is that it's about shape, not size. Identifying a body shape starts with the fit differential, a pattern maker's term used to describe the difference between the hip and the seat. Here on the mannequin, you will see we have highlighted the waist, hip, and seat. The hip is located 4 inches below the waist and the seat 8 inches below the waist. We have developed a special measuring kit to help you identify the hip and the seat. We will now take you through the 3 key steps of this training. A first critical step will be to identify where the consumer waist is. Find her waist by asking her to fold her arms in front of her chest and bend sideways. The body only bends at the natural waist. This is where the measuring tool kit should be tied. On either side of her body, you will need to place the hanging measuring tapes, which will guide you. To measure the hip, horizontally place the measuring tape around the woman's body 4 inches below the waist and write this number down. Always ensure the tape measure is kept in a horizontal position. Repeat this exercise at 8 inches below the waist to measure the seat and write down the number. You will now need to subtract the hip measurement from the seat measurement, and the difference between these two is what we'll call the Levi's Curve ID or the fit differential. In this case, it is 35.5 inches minus 32 inches. The difference will be 3.5 inches, meaning that this consumer will be a slight curve. When you have up to 3.5 inches between the hip and the seat, your consumer will fit best in a slight curve. When you have between 3.5 and 5 inches between the hip and the seat, the demi-curve will be the best fit for your consumer. When you measure between 5 to 6.5 inches between the hip and the seat, you can recommend the bald curve fit. Keep in mind when measuring your consumer that the person does not need to get undressed. However, for accuracy, it would be better if you can manage to measure the women in the changing room in their underwear. Kindly ask your consumer to remove any belts or other accessories which might influence the measuring process. Lastly, take every opportunity in the next few days to practice. Now it's your turn. Good luck at selling Levi's Curve ID.